Hello everyone, Barb here. I have this little cutout that is left over from a previous video. I think we made a shaker card out of it. And this is from Lawn Cuts, so lawnfawn.com, and it said get well soon. I think I got this in a scrapbook.com or Simon Says Stamp order. It was on sale through them, and that's why I ended up with it. And I also have this oldie moldy Lawn Cuts Get Well Soon, and then the clear little stamp set that matches those dies. Isn't that adorable? I just think it's so cute. And I want to use this guy up, and we can always use Get Well cards. So I put it on here. My card base is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It's a side fold card base, and it is actually made out of I got junk, huh? We'll show you. This watercolor paper by Tim Holtz. I use that because it's nice and sturdy. And then I have another panel here. And that Tim Holtz paper is smooth-ish on one side and quite bumpy on the other side. So I flipped it over to the smooth side. But I was looking at this cute little stamp set and I wondered, gee, what would it look like? You know, that's kind of plain, which is fine, perfectly okay. Anyone would be happy to receive that. So I thought I would show you my little trick here. I just took some paper. It's not exactly the right size. It's not exactly the right color white, but it gives you an idea of what it would look like if you add a little doodling. That's not bad. Super simple. Take your little pen and do a little margin marking there. Or I wondered what it would look like if I added some cute little stamping. And isn't that adorable? I like that. So I think we're going to add that stamping to this panel here. I will try to find a piece of scratch paper. What have I got here? Oh, so many things, but not what I'm looking for. Yeah, we'll just do it on here. I do have my Versafine Onyx black ink. Now, this is real stamp in here. This is nothing fancy and pretend here. This is just real life. I'm going to move it over here so I'm not on the crack, though I don't think it'll matter. And I'm going to start with my biggest icon, which is the little medicine bottle. So I think that'll work nicely. And I'm going to hit some highlights. Ooh, got a little ink on there, don't I? We'll see what we can do about that. I am going to go off the edge just a little bit. And what happens if we just do that? Good enough, I say. Okay, now we can move on to the cutie little band-aids. Aren't those adorable? So we'll do some band-aids. Again, just a hint off of the edge. And for right now, I'll plan on maybe 5. And then we've got the cute little bird. And we'll keep the birdie on the outside here. And maybe one here. And you set your little words on there. Look and see how you're thinking it looks. I bet I can add a couple more little birds. Let's see. Maybe a birdie here. Oh, right next to each other. Yeah, it's okay. I do have some little smiley faces for the Band-Aid. I just think that makes it look sweet. And then on the other side of this block, I have a little heart. And these are all a part of that stamp set. Boy, the words, they get lost, don't they? And two little birdies next to each other. They're like friends. So we're not going to worry about them being so close, because in the end, they'll partially be hidden. We'll do that. So we'll take some glue. And I did cut out 2 extra layers of white cardstock to stack up the Get Well Soon to give it a little more dimension. Because these are such thin letters, I thought trying to put foam, dimensional foam on there, ooh, that would make me a little crazy. So I'm not doing that. Set this down. And I am going to grab a big block and just set it on there and let it be for a second. And then, hopefully that's enough, we can take the glue. And the glue works pretty well on the watercolor paper because this paper is a little more substantial. And this panel is 4 by 5 1/4. And that's it. Isn't that fun? We'll put that on there. That's all you have to do. You need something a little heavy. You can use a book. You can use blocks. You can use your Misty. You know, whatever you have that'll give it just enough pressure that that glue can grab. And that's it. Isn't that fun? I think that looks really sweet. And I think that my little person I'm going to send this to will enjoy that. So, you know, just take a little piece of scratch paper, do your attempt, your idea, get it out of your brain before you put it on your project. Now, I do have a little bit of a smoochy there, and that's okay. It'll be fine. Sometimes that happens. We get ink on our fingers because it gets on the outsides of our ink pads, and we forget to clean up. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed, crafty day. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, please do so. I'll see you next time.